Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another playtest for the game TYR. I am currently playing Helio, which is a heavy tank. Their ability is they have a sphere that they can put on the ground, and it like CCs, so it pulls enemy tanks into it. So here I'm gonna be kind of doing a commentary about what I'm thinking as I'm doing things. I am by no means considered like a professional or anything. I am a bit of an idiot, so take it with a grain of salt. You know, this is how I have fun though. So, anyways, let's get into it. I'm running the 5-6 column. I'm gonna peek here, try to hold an angle, mainly to control the middle. So as a heavy tank, that's kind of your whole job. You want to hold space, control space, punish rotations, stuff like that. That's pretty much your main job. Your second job is to get shot at, surprisingly enough. You're kind of like a punching bag. So here, I find an Electo that's rotating. Punish him. So I'm going to start picking up, holding up space. But when he rotated, I noticed that that's a 4v1. So they're on that. They're jumping on that guy right there. And so there's a heavy coming to help. But I was like, okay, well, that's probably not going to be enough help. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to rotate. The Valor is coming with me. So we're going to rotate around, try to help them out. I did notice that two of our guys were basically on top of their flag and putting pressure on. And then there's a third guy fighting. So I figured, okay, those guys are fine. We'll go. So when I rotated over here, I noticed that our guys had kind of consolidated. It was a 3. It was basically going to be a 3v3. There's a Vanguard in the middle. So I pop up over and I was gonna help with this Vanguard. So all I did was track him. And then I rotated into the middle to help get the attention of the guys on 1-2 column. So there's a Rook here. Shoots me, I block. There's a Ranger. He tracks me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this purple blob in his face. Sometimes people don't shoot through it. That is not the case this time. So my plan was just to get their attention. They definitely paid attention. So now we are all pushing. So it's a 4v2. The Rook notices too late. So he's still trying to shoot me. Meanwhile, yeah. So he gets killed. And so we need to push up to get back in the fight. Heavy needs to be engaged almost all the time. That's where your value is. So I start using this trench to kind of get me closer and not take hits, even though that is kind of your job. Just get shot. But try to mitigate, mitigate as much hits as you possibly can. On this part, I don't know where anyone is other than the Ranger. So here we go. 2 people shoot at me. I'm half health now. Get shot again. Down below half health. I was like, okay, what do I do? So I know I need to wait until I have more support. And so this guy like charges in. What a... He's a hero, dude. Yeah, that Vanguard just charged in. I could have waited here and shot that guy when he crossed between the rocks, but then I was like, I'll just go after this Electa. So I hit him once. He blinks, because I'll wait for it now. I never shoot without them blinking. And I get lucky. I hit him, catch him on fire. This guy responds with the most genius shit, and then followed by, like, the biggest brain rot moment. So I'm chasing him. It's 6v1. He knows he's dead. But instead of blinking away and trying to survive, he literally bushes, which throws me off. I didn't expect. Right here. I see him, he blinks into me and kills himself. Like I said, amazing play into like, what the fuck? I wish I had like a cool sound effect, you know? Meow. You know, or like a fucking boop. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the same map, except for this time we're gonna start on the other side. So here we go. We're gonna play the 5-6 column. We're just following this Tricera. So here, I'm like, should I play the right side or the left side? Unsure. So then I notice this guy's going on the right, so I might as well play rocks here. And really, I was waiting for that Kestrel. So, I thought he was going to use his ability, but he didn't. And I get spotted when I moved, so I thought, oh, must be this bush. So I blind fire it. Nothing. Nothing. So here I'm just holding a line. So, I've said this before. I'll say it again. A heavy tank that is not fighting is not doing right. You need to be in the fight. So, I'm definitely not doing right. I am taking up space in the middle. However, because I had not moved forward decisively and set up better, I'm kind of in a bad spot. Playing this ramp is not great. I block the rook. And then for whatever reason, I kept thinking, there they are. I was like, man, I know rook had friends. And I thought they were going to come from the other side, but they definitely looped around. I mean, it was smart on their part. It was definitely smarter on their part to do that. So, me and the Helio, trade shots, I ult. I don't know why the Tricera, not ult, but I used my ability. I don't know why the Tricera didn't shoot me. Move up, rook takes a shot. I bounce. I bounce. Someone killed that one that was on our flag. So I have three, not heavy tanks. They're not all three heavy, but the rook and 2 heavy tanks. So I'm like, okay, I'm half health now. So I have to play very cautiously here. And then I have backup. And then the Icarus flies in from the sun. Splat. He tried. He tried. So for this part, I have a choice. I can push the corner, or I can help the Tricera with that ranger. So I was like, I'm gonna push the corner. Boom, killed a rook. He tried to heal me. He did not succeed. I guess it was a good thought, though. Thought that counts. But now I come back. I do spot someone here, but I'm like, I'd rather kill this ranger over here. So here we are. We push the ranger. He's running. He's dead. Nice. So here we have 3 versus 3. We know that one of them is a Tricera, and it's right around here. It's on what is that, H row, and then he gets spotted, right? So I'm like, oh shit, something's behind me. What is it? So I look, and it's a art blast. So that's like a sniper. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna loop around and flank. So I get a flank on this guy. Boom! I miss his module. So here I was thinking I'm just gonna put my ability on him and really just fuck with him. But for whatever reason, this particular tank, whenever I use its ability, it likes to shoot too, and the same left click, which is really annoying. Almost hit him with a component. Helio is punishing me for not fighting him. I shot in the butt. The Tricera misses. It actually hits a dead tank, so that's fun. So now I'm back on. I see the Valor coming. It connects! It can happen, dude. Your dreams can come true. It's the first time that a Valor has ever healed me in a match. And I got it on video. Isn't that crazy? I feel like that's crazy. I have like 40 hours of game time. That's the first time. Hey, you know, we take what we can get. So we're down to 1-1. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Keep in mind, if I didn't get healed by that Valor player, I probably would be dead. So major kudos to that guy. He did a great job. He'll never see this, but if y'all ever run into that guy and you know who he is, you tell him. You tell him that he's doing God's work. So here I push him with my ability. When I peek here, I had a suspicion that he was going to rotate over and try to get behind me. There he is. But I side armor him. He didn't know that Helio is really strong side armor. And that's it. We wrap it up. For this next match, we are doing a new map. Well, not new, but different than what we have seen. So I'm still playing old Helio here. Basically, the whole purpose for this playtest was for me to hit 20 on a bunch of tanks that I haven't played before. So I got 3 done for this playtest day, which is not bad. Not bad. And so we still have some days left, too. This is going to be a week-long playtest, and we're only on day 3. So you can play this a few different ways. If you've got good gun pressure, playing up here is good, because you can actually use the gun depression. Yeah, I whiffed it there. This arc notices that he's gonna punish me because I missed. I'm trying to side armor him, but I don't think it matters with arc. Yeah, so he can just keep on doing that over and over again. So I decide, well, I'm not gonna do that at all. And he completely has a brain fart and hits W. So he's doing whatever he's doing. I don't know. I didn't expect that. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Once again, my ability. I don't know. I don't know why it does that, but it only on this tank. I'll use my ability and it. I didn't mean to do that. Or actually, now that I look at the kill feed, I thought it was me, but I don't think it is. That's funny. It just so happened to like match up exactly when I shot. Yeah, someone else killed him, I guess. Alright, so I rotate back because I know that this Maul was, I don't know what he's doing. He's buddies with that ghost. I mean that phantom. And so I was thinking like, okay, so they're capping. Let me go over there and stop it. When you're trying to like I don't know why he's blind firing shit. But when you're trying to stop this cap, almost never roll up on it like that, like straight ahead. Go up the back side of it. So I'm going to take a shot here, but I don't care. Whatever. So the reason why I do this is because you can play this hill right here, and it cuts off their support. So if they do come after you, they are way out of like range for support. So I got two guys. I shoot the Phantom, back up. The Maul misses. I bounce the Phantom. Yep. So it's at 70. But we already passed it. I know we won after this. It's like we win. So I come back up here just in case we don't win. And that's it.
Good old ravine.
Heck yeah. Ravine's actually really good for this tank. And the reason why it's so good is because the gun depression is great on Tricera. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I went from playing Helio to Tricera. So I maxed Helio, and that's the reason why I'm playing this tank. This tank's actually a heavy tank by name, but it plays much like a medium tank. It does have some decent armor, but it could be better. So what makes this tank so good is this. I have great gun depression, which means I can play on hills pretty easily. So boom. And I'm pretty accurate. It's got pretty good everything. Honestly, gun handling is really good. So I put the smoke screen to the right because anyone that wants to blind fire will be shooting at the smoke instead of me. Boom. Hit me a ranger. Okay. And he just yeeted himself off the cliff. Cool. So I've been noticing in the playtest there's been a lot more of like this everyone play one thing And for the most part, unless you're in like a full stack of people, you know, like you know everyone, you're in comms, which is, by the way, insane. It's a huge advantage, but it just doesn't work out usually. Normally, everyone just gets completely smashed. So it's a 7v3. I'm gonna get up even higher. Hopefully, I'll get a shot. It's kind of rotating at this point. So, for Tricera, and pretty much any heavy, the line here is 0 column. But with Tricera, you can play actually on ridge, because you have great depression. Gun depression is amazing. So, oh, and we got one guy back here. Hit him. Gonna rotate. He misses. Like I moved. Then he's worried about the other people. I miss. And that's it. Yeah, that was a pretty easy game, honestly. 6-0. We lost 2 guys, but not all bad. Here we are in another divide match with Tricera once again. So I had just started playing this tank, and I don't really know all the spots for it. Like, I know where I would go as Atlas, but it's hard to know with a totally different tank where you should go. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll just play these bushes. Act like I'm a sniper. So these bushes here are actually on a cliff, you know, like on a hill. And so this tank does really well like that, because you can shoot with such a, you know, a big degree of gun depth. So alright, we're gonna move up here, be all sneaky beaky. There we go. Boop. Got me a pixel. Oh, this mall is looking juicy. Juicy, juicy. The guys are doing work here. Killed them all. They're gonna kill that guy. He's dead. I get spotted. He shoots and misses. I'm not too worried about these guys. Like, I realize that there's like 4 of them. But I hate that. That's such a annoying turn of events, because when you shoot like that too, I hate that too. I'm glad I got this on video, but you can see them. But when you shoot some of them, it acts like there's something in the way, but there's literally nothing. So I'm glad I captured that on video. I think I do it again, actually. The proximity detect me. Boom. it's just a brawl out there right now. I keep putting a smoke screen down, just in case. I mean, it's over, but just in case they come. That guy. The last guy. That's it. Shut him down super quick. That was a very fast game. Decided to show you guys the scoreboard here. So, you got a little bit of XP. I unlocked my last thing. Clear skies and smooth flying ahead. Got some tech points. And saluted my compadres from the Discord. And then on to Wind Valley. They don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Alright, so here we go again. So, with Tricera, there's a little hill right here that I've learned that I love to play this little hill. It's on 5-6 line again. But it's really strong. And the reason it's so strong is I can control the middle without being there. So you see how... Oh, if you look the other way, which can't really show you, but if you were looking at me, there's almost nothing on my tank showing. And the stuff that is showing, you can't pen. So it's very useful to know what your tank's gun impression is. There's an Atlas. I think I bounced. Yeah, I bounced early. No, I bounced it. That's a hard shot. Ooh, but do I? Do I bounce it? Who knows? There we go. Another shot. See if I can pick someone again. And I got him again. At this point, this guy's like, what the fuck? Keeps hitting me in my turret. But I missed the third. Alright, well, that backed him out. And that's really the whole point of that position that I'm in. This one right here. That shit's only good at holding that angle to push heavy tanks out. It's really... Once you control the center... So, I don't... Like right now, if you look at the center... We've got 3 heavy tanks. Or 1 heavy tank and 2 other tanks, and then a what you call them? Triangle. I forgot what they are, but basically we got 4 tanks in the middle because I drove Atlas back. So now they're all collapsing into the middle. Boom. Hi. Have a good time. I mean, he knows I'm chasing him. That was a good blink. I mean, little does he know, there's 74. And that Icarus just... death from above his ass. That's all I can hear whenever I see an Icarus flying around. So that's a rook. Oh, this is crazy. So sometimes the collision on the destroyed tanks is obnoxiously larger than the actual, like, carcass. It's really strange, but hopefully they fix that. Locked arc. Try again. That mall, by the way, is completely oblivious of everything. I just hit him twice, and he's like, boop. Oh no. What could be food in me? And he doesn't even look. He just keeps on going. That throws me off when I run into players like that who are just completely oblivious. Because I'm trying to stay ahead of them, you know, to predict their next move. But when they're like, you know what I mean, like it's just chaos. I can't predict that. So I'm gonna push up here after this arc. I thought about shooting these two guys in the ass, by the way. There's a rook in a mall that was not looking at me, but instead I shoot the arc. He bushes like immediately. And here I'm like, maybe I will shoot this fucking mall. Boom. Here comes arc. I know it's gonna be some weird shit here, but if I can just stay on his back, which I can't because he's super fast. So he gets smart here. He's using the rocks to stay ahead of me. One last hit, didn't kill him. Boom. How's up? On to Wind Valley. I know you guys have never seen this one before. And guess what we're doing? That's right, 5-6. The 5-6 line. You know, it's funny when they finally do add a ton more maps like they plan on. I'm going to be completely lost because I played so much on these original maps already. So here I am on the grassy knoll. Yep, I've got a joke for that, but we shouldn't say those things. Alright, so holding this angle because I keep thinking, okay, where there's one, there's more. I probably hold this angle too long, if I'm being honest. I should have probably either moved sooner or had more patience, because either one of those would have meant that I had shots on target, and that means that I'm in the fight. And that's the motto. As a heavy, you kind of need to just be in the fight. You don't have the luxury of sitting back and just plugging people usually. You kind of need to be super active. Unless you have the team that supports it. So like if you're running around with like a hyper aggressive team, you probably can sit back and shoot because you're not going to be able to keep up with them anyways as a heavy. So might as well do the thing that you're good at, which is deliver decent damage and hopefully get their attention. Oh, look at that. Hit him in the track. Get tracked, bubblegum. Alright, so put down smoke in the middle, and the reason why is so that I can start plugging this guy, and I think the smoke counts as cover. Could be totally wrong, but it feels like it does. So I was like, well, I'm going to plug them until I see a reason to move. Because we still had some pretty pretty aggressive players. I didn't really touch on the armor profile for Tricera, but there really isn't one. I mean, the tracks and the main hull is fairly well armored. However, I would say that the turret has better armor than the hull. But you do have like some Dumbo ears on that motherfucker. Like the corners are pretty vulnerable, and you know. So we're 4v4. I thought I had a good idea here. So I noticed that my team was backing out. And so I was like, well, I'll stay up high so when they chase, I can smash them. So I went up high here. And then I noticed I had a proximity warner. A little warning there. A little warning. And so I was like, well. So there I get spotted. Good shot. Insane, by the way. That was crazy. By the way, that was 2 people shooting at the exact same time. Which is so crazy that they timed it like that. Or maybe it was just coincidence. But yeah, I got hit by 2 people at the exact same time. So I just do like a loop. This is what I do sometimes when I feel like I got a bad approach. I'll do a loop. It is 4v4. They're pinging the shit out of the back of that map. I hit a mine because I'm literally retarded. So, we know we have someone in the back of that map. Like by their capture point. And we know we have someone up high here. In a bush. So I was like, you know what? Take the hits. 1. Dude, this guy drove right by it because he wasn't paying attention to the map. So I was like, there's a guy over here, bro. There he is.
Attack this target.
I'm dead. So, that map that we just played on, that match, we ended up actually winning. Which is kind of weird. But we did win. Sometimes, like I said, your job is to be a punching bag. So for this, I decided to go a totally different way because I have gun depression. So I started playing bushes by the ammo. And I thought, hey, this could be good. I've got gun depression. I can sit further back. So yeah, thought it was gonna be good. Super slow off the start. This match we were playing against people that I think play a little slower. See, this is kind of what I was talking about with, it's a heavy tank, but everyone can pen it, which is, I get lucky sometimes on shots, but oh, try to get that shot on that Atlas. So yeah, I'm playing a weird line here. I kind of don't even expect it to work out because it is a playtest, and like I said before, I really don't know everything. So I'm just trying to like learn, you know, have a good time and learn how to play. like where to play things, and I've had a really good time like playing different tanks too. Because I was like just playing Atlas, like 100%. And while that is fun, it got grindy. Damn, I can't believe I missed that Icarus. And then Maul's running too. Oh, he's wild though. Oh, I almost hit him. If I would have caught him in that fucking dome piece, that'd have been amazing. I just missed him just by a little bit. Oh, and then this guy waited for me. Nice of him. I think that's Kamikaze. Is it Kamikaze? Yeah, it is. So he's pretty active on Discord. It's neat. Like, what is neat is I've only been a member of like the tier community for about a month. And I'm already like recognizing people's names, which is pretty cool. Because I played World of Tanks for about, I don't know, 6 years. And I couldn't tell you one person's username. So yeah, so we got this Atlas. Hit him in the corner. That's the magic corner. So if you're cornering someone, you want to wiggle. That turns that corner black. So Kamikaze's going around him. I shot him in the back. Kamikaze's getting hit. He's been shot. What's really funny is they tested something just then. I don't know if y'all noticed it. He had someone put mines on him, and then he thought if he drove near someone else, it would blow up. But they didn't. But I thought that was pretty funny. Alice is trying to get a shot on me. A shot now. He's looking somewhere else, so I shoot him in the side.
Attack this target.
He's still looking. And the Valor shoots him in the turret. I think it was in the hatch. So here we are, 5v1. And now we're just chasing one guy down. A manhunt, basically. It's very hard for one person to win when it's like even more than like 3. 3v1 is really hard to win. Could hear the horn from the tanks. It's funny. That's it. Another dub. Or a V in this game. Got that V, dog. Alright, so here we are on the claim reward section, which means only one thing. Means that your boy can claim the other thing. And there we go. Boom, boom. That got me to level 19. So that's the build so far that I was using for Tricera. It's just a build that was on the Discord. I think it's Hitman's build. He does pretty good builds, by the way. If you're trying to check out someone's build that is very meta, like on meta, that would be Hitman for sure. He has a lot of very on meta builds. I mean, they're good too. It's not. I'm not just saying meta like in a bad way. It's actually probably really good for most people. I know I've been editing out most of the downtime, you know, like sitting in queue and stuff. But I thought it'd be nice to show you guys kind of like the whole thing, you know. This is what it looks like. You finish a match, you go, you see if there's any upgrades from the claiming of XP, and then you're right back in it. And Matchmaker is pretty quick, considering that the population is pretty small. So that's the whole thing. We get to the character selection screen or tank selection screen, and then there is no like one like lock-in or whatever. So like everyone can play the same tank if they want to. I don't know if they're going to change that, but I kind of like it because it's not like, oh, the quickest, right? Because it's a leveling thing, right? So if someone's hogging the tanks that are good, other people are never going to get to level them and play them. So I kind of do like this better, but yeah, it looks like I'm playing one of two heavies here. And here we go, getting ready to go into a match. It's pretty fast overall. We got fields. Okay. I think I remember this one. Let's see what I do. Yeah, I do remember this. So, like I said, Tricera, wonderful gun depression. You're gonna play up high if you can, and shoot down. Playing uphill is really strong. I don't know why I did that, by the way. Who knows? Fun fact: I've got a little bit of like nerve damage in my hand, so it I don't know how to explain it. It like ticks. It's a terrible thing to have for a gamer. So this is actually the first time I played this line on Tricera. So I was thinking, I was like, it can't be bad. So I didn't know who was going to be up here though, because this is kind of, yeah. So Kestrel puts up a scout. I just sit right on the edge and wait. Okay. No, so he crosses and he doesn't detect me. So I immediately think, okay, if I can get over in this corner, we're gonna have a good time. So I hit him in the corner. I'm blocking from my Valor. This guy is looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. He gets blocked. So like I said, when you're up this high, the bottom, like the hull of your tank is barely showing on Tricera. See, I can see the Valor's getting kind of popped. So he kind of plays, he like backs off. I continue to play this. I smoke it so that he can leave. And he did. He did leave. So they can't see through that. We blocked that. There is an arc to the right that I am nervous about. Look, he's looking, trying to get a shot on me. He's trying to find exactly where, and he gives up. And I put one inside, poke him, see if he stays. He's sitting there, he's sitting there, he's sitting there. Get another shot, hit him again. This time he leaves. So I bounced the arc, by the way. So that's pretty big, because I didn't take no damage. And proximity spotted, which means I proximity spotted someone else. So I'm doing multiple jobs here. I'm holding high ground on this column right here. So I'm on 9-0, and I'm just holding so that these guys can't pass through. And I'm also holding a cut through that happens on the F row, EF row. And the way it works is, oh god, the ball just got demolished. Oh man. Oh no. Call me Obi-Wan. So basically the way it works is if you're close like this to someone, like I'm above them, they drive under me, I can hear their engine and they can hear my engine. So we spot each other through proximity. So here's an Atlas. I know he's not alone. I know he's not alone. There I just free look. I want to make sure he's not there. I see smoke or something out there. I don't know what that was. So I was like, I'm going to back up. And then take a peek up here. I get spotted. So I know something is close. So I'm nervous about this. I back up. Let them see that I'm backing up. And I play with rocks to my left here. And I thought I could sneak by. I couldn't. They definitely did see me. There's 3 of them. So the Valor takes a shot. I block. I shoot at the arc that I don't know what just happened there. And then the Valor rushes me, which is hilarious. So I see the Atlas is going left here, and I loop, and I go like around the rock. He sonars, and he's thinking he's going to try to shoot me. But what he doesn't know is there's 3 of my teammates that just rounded the corner over there. So he's looking at me. They shoot him. He looks at them. I pop out. I shoot him. I go back into the rock. This is the Atlas struggle. You're not fast enough with your turret to fight 2 sides so far apart. So he's chasing me here. He's trying to get a shot on me. I'm just backing up out of this. But I'm doing it slow enough that he stays interested in me. Like, he's just almost there. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude to play like that, but I want to kill people. So, and we're just manhunting now. 7 versus 1. I mean, there's no real point of doing anything now. I mean, this guy's getting chased by like 4 people. So. Yep. What's up? Victory! Got that V. The V card. Vsauce, Michael. Alright, so we get claim. Level 20. There's another tank maxed. Didn't take very long. I know I cut out a bunch of like garbage matches too though. But it really doesn't take long to max a tank. So that's the standard Hitman build once again. You know, you guys can go back and pause it if you're curious about it. I think eventually when they do release to early access, I'll get more active with making builds. But for right now, just too much stuff changes. Like, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I get it, but I'm kind of waiting for early access to really get into theory crafting for this game. Alright, so playing a new tank. This is my 3rd one. 3rd new tank for this playtest. Its name is Phantom. It's a light tank, which is something that I rarely play. I rarely play light tanks. I don't think I've ever played it before. Ever. I just don't play light tank. So,
got some new ammo.
Getting used to how this works. So his ability is that he goes invisible. He's stealth. His aiming is a little gimmicky. What I mean by that is he aims like a tank destroyer. If anyone played World of Tanks. Where you have like a cone, you know. So, I remember there's a bush on this corner here. So I play the bush to give vision into the back line. They already had it though. The Kestrel had really good vision. They were playing really well. The cool part about Phantom is he's pretty accurate and he does decent damage. So you can do some sniping. So I know there's a Tricera over there. I see shots hit that Kestrel. So I know there's something in those bushes to the, like, right around that health aura thing. I basically was like blind firing that. I have no shot there. I have a shot on the Tricera. I shoot. And his tracks, surprisingly. That pins him in place for a second. And here I'm like, I'm going to pixel hunt it. Fuck it. Blocked. Damn. I thought for sure that guy would blind fire those bushes by now, but he didn't. And here I just want to kill. I'm kind of a degen.
Good try, mate.
I should have let that guy finish him. He did do all the work, but I'm a degen. I wanted this guy to back out so bad.
Now hold still.
Hit Maul. Tracked him. Oh, he instantly, like, that was crazy. That arc's reaction time was crazy, dude.
Keep up with this.
And what's, like, suspect here? Alright, so I slide around here. And I see that carcass of a Kestrel there. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to snuggle into it right next to the bushes. Okay, so you see the arc that shot me instantly, right? Watch this. Both my teammates are sitting there, and he's in that bush looking at them, shooting them.
Not bad. Shoot this enemy. Don't you go dying on me. This ain't over yet.
And I'm like, why aren't they killing this guy? That was just so weird. So it's 4v1. We're manhunting again. This Tempest is fighting this Tricera. I think it's a Tempest, yeah. And and that guy is just sitting on the point. That's wild. I've seen some wild shit. I don't know. Alright, so we got 2 Phantoms. So, I'm not commenting about lines for light tanks right now because I don't know. I'm still learning them. This is literally the first time, you guys, that I played a light tank. So, I'm like, I don't want to give you guys bad gouge here. So I was like, I'm just going to go sit in my bush. Fuck it. So here I am, scooting up. I'm in the bush. So now we have vision all the way to the blue buff and beyond, actually, because Phantom has crazy vision. So I'm sitting here.
Who's this
Boom.
now?
Helio. He doesn't know. He doesn't even blind check. And then I get sonared. Just not good. Okay, so Kestrel's moving up. Oh, I booty boop this fucking Phantom. Which, why we're in the same place, I have no idea.
Well, hello there.
Okay, so we got the Helio spotted again. He's looking
Shoot
around,
this
he's looking
enemy.
around. I'm not really worried about the far right now. 9 column.
Who's this now?
Spotted the Kestrel. We're both in the middle. So I wait. Someone's shooting the Kestrel, right? Boom. Boom. Bam.
Looked like it hurt.
I'm such a dirty bitch. And the Helio sees where I shot from. So he's just blind firing. Dude, that shit is such a degen thing to just fucking
Peekaboo. New target.
kill steal.
Hold on, mate. I'm coming.
So there's a Valor. We want to kill him. Like, bad. But I was like,
Well,
well,
hello there.
can't really. I shot the rock there. I get nervous here because I think they see me. So something I'm learning about this ridge is it's really hard for Phantom to shoot down. Like, you have to angle the entire tank. Well, hover bike thing. So I see he gets spotted here, and then I'm like, oh, so I put my brakes on. I actually stealth it so that it drops my spot, and I go back to my bushes. Which is such a...
Bringing the gun up.
It's a rat, dude. I'm a rat. Boom, shot him in the back. That's fun. This Helios is chasing this guy around, just getting fucking plugged. Boom.
Hairs on the back of the
Miss.
neck
I don't know
standing
where
up.
my shot went, to be honest. I didn't even see it hit the ground. Shooting down with Phantom is such a pain in the ass. That spot is nice, though. So,
I think they saw
boom.
me.
Try him in the butt. He's almost dead.
Stay away from the light.
2, 1, boom.
I think they saw me.
Kill. I got sonar spotted. Keep in mind, I'm almost proximity
My guys
spotted
are
there
nasty.
because it was that dude was sitting on top of me. So I spotted an Atlas. Oh, almost ran into the arc. So I would rotate around to start plugging this Atlas when he goes by. But he stops. So weird. Like, look how... And then he finally comes out. It's such a weird
solid.
thing. He doesn't see me. His vision's so bad. That's the problem with Atlas. Is you really can't go out in the open like that.
Try, mate.
Because you'll just get
Peekaboo. New target.
backstabbed. Like they'll
Attack
just
this
shoot you
target.
in your butt. So there's a Valor there.
They've seen me.
Another good
I
shot.
love this part.
I'm spotted. Ooh,
Hang on,
I
I'm
thought he was
coming.
gonna shoot at me. He didn't. He actually shot the art. So I sit here because I'm like,
Gun
there's gonna be the
recharging.
Valor, and there he is. He's gonna pop up over this hill. He doesn't know I'm here, and he died before he gets there. So it's 3v one here.
Switchblade.
Because there's
Sharper
only
than
one.
ever.
Well, I thought there was only one, so I pinged the top of the hill. There's the guy I thought was there. So we rotate around. I'm going to go right. And then right when I get up here... Whoa. Two of them.
Shoot this enemy.
It's a air blast or whatever, and the fucking Atlas. And he sonars me immediately, bro. I thought I was dead for sure. Atlas missed. I did the fucking phantom wiggle, got away. Okay. So I decided to use the ridge and then come up
I've got eyes
and
on a
get
nasty.
into the bush, which adds spotting, so the guys that are going around can see which way they're looking.
Shoot this enemy.
This was weird. I don't know why he de-stealth, like he got unspotted somehow,
I know that one hit.
which is weird. I'm not sure why that happened. Boom. As soon as I can get, he spots me, but it doesn't matter. We're manhunting now. Four versus one. You know, so he's looking for me, but he knows that there's two. Like, he's doing a salute.
You stand still for 1 second.
I mean, this is pretty over.
Not bad.
Yep. Got that V. So, on to the fields. Once again, playing Phantom. And once again, I don't know any of the lines here. So I think that this was going to be a line,
Give him a fair
right?
shot.
To go zero column. So I'm basically pushing all the way down zero and trying to get to F before anyone else could.
Got a bad one in my sights. Switchblade modules online.
So I'm invisible. I don't know what I did here. I thought I could get out here. Couldn't. And by then I wasted too much of my
Gun
stuff.
recharging.
So he sees me.
Well, hello there.
Oh. That's not good. So what's going through my head here is that I know we have 4 here, but I don't know if there's 2 up top or is there all 4 in the tunnel.
I
So
think they saw me.
I was like, I'm gonna take my chances. He missed, which allowed me to get to this it's like little rock right here for cover. Kestrel's putting down spots. I lost my spot, so I just go, okay, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Peekaboo.
Here I am. So now I'm through the tunnel, and I don't know if y'all remember, but before I was talking about Tricera being up top, and that's where I was. I was up top on Tricera. That's why I was able to spot people coming through the bottom, that little tunnel there. So it's AV7. It's still very early. Ark's in the open. I don't know what that guy's doing, but
You didn't hide too well, did ya?
okay. So I get shot in my butt. I'm like, fuck that.
Hang on, I'm coming.
And then this Atlas. I get so irritated.
Don't you go
I missed the
dying on
kill
me.
shot on him. If I would have just taken time, I would have killed him. Alright. Alright, so we knew there was a guy behind us, but we didn't know there's 2 guys.
Stay away from the
So
light.
there's 2 guys behind us. This was a really hard fight, by the way. And I think this is one that I left in because it's a good like example of you could do everything right
You stand still
and
for
still
1 second.
not have the outcome you want. Because I think I played this pretty well. So enemy capturing.
I think they saw me.
So this arc dead. So we killed the arc that we were going after. That's good.
This ain't over yet.
Now it's 4v3 because we just lost a guy. We lost one of our mauls. And so I'm like, I have to rotate long because there's a bunch of fighting. Yeah, so that guy's pinning where he wants to go. So I was thinking, I was like, well, let me get around this corner here and try to help this Electo. So I had to take a second to look at the map.
That got more in pain.
Okay. So, prior target here is kill Valor, because it can heal. So there's Valor. Oh, she just moves. Boom.
That looked like
Got
a-
Valor.
Leave them alone.
So, all that's left is this almost full hit
Keep up
point
with this.
maul. Which, by the way, he's also fully leveled. He's a level 20 maul.
Got a baton in my sights.
It's hard to fight a fully
Bringing the
leveled
gun
maul that knows what they're doing. Especially if they're, like, locked onto you.
Act
So I
or
shoot.
nay.
Hoping to get his attention. I don't. He's locked onto those two other
Attack this
guys.
target.
I'm trying to reload here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna shoot
I know
here.
that one hit.
He's trying to hit him in the track. Missed
Makes me
his
wish I
track.
had camouflage.
Sucks. This sucks so bad. We're manhunting, and it's a 3v1, which is really hard for Maul. And I will give credit where credit's due. This guy played really well.
Now hold still.
Attract him, but for some reason, my teammates driving at him, which is fucking wild. So I hit him again.
Watch the bird.
All these guys got to do is run, and I would be able to help. But they don't. They stay and fight, which is not good.
Gun recharging.
I wasted stealth here because I thought they were going to run. They didn't. I go around the corner, and for whatever reason, this Tempest is overplaying. Like, he's on the circle.
Makes me wish I had camouflage.
He blocks it, which is insane. Oh. And that costs that guy. He's gonna die.
Hairs on the back of my neck standing up.
Boom.
This ain't over
241.
yet.
He's gonna kill that guy too.
Well, that wasn't.
Oh, and I get blocked again. And he's coming right at me. I'm gonna use this ramp to, like, shield me. Not shield me, but block from me.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Dang. So now it's a 1v1. And this is very hard for me. So my chances go from winning of 70% or so to now it's a 70% chance I'm going to lose. Because when Maul's on you, he just is relentless. He's so good at just chasing and pounding you as you run. So I wanted to make sure I didn't see him come out, you know, because sometimes they touch the circle to get you to come out. So I think if I go from the back, he won't expect that. And I can maybe get a shot in his engine. So here I am, coming around the back. I'm fucking hella nervous because I'm like, God damn it. Come up over here.
New target.
Get his back. Of course, I fucking don't get the shot off in time. He's on me. Boom. Shoots me in my butt. Rams, but it's a half ram. He doesn't get like a good contact. And I'm like, I gotta get behind him. So I get behind him. Shoot him in the butt. He spins. This shit is crazy, by the way. I'm like, get around. He shoots. I shoot. Ah! Nah! Defeat. You know, did everything right. It's just, that's just the way it is. A tank is very good at 1v1s, so it's hard to be, especially with this tank, the light, you know, light versus heavy. It's just.
What do you think? Should we
rough.
give him a fair shot?
You can do it, but it's just really hard. I'm not good enough to do it, especially in something I just started playing. It's not even a max level Phantom either, so just like, well, kudos to him. Well played. It was really good. He played really well. So I actually, for this part, I had spotted a lot of them out, but unfortunately I couldn't really get into
I think they saw me.
A bush. So made sure that I was not exposed.
Keep up with this.
Alright, so I'm gonna stealth here. I'm gonna try to get back into that bush.
Who's
So
this
here,
now?
I'm in the bush again.
That got
I hit
more
Art.
paint.
He's low. And he goes over the ridge, so I'm to kill him. There's an Icarus and another Arc to the left.
I'm made.
And I was thinking, oh, I could kill the Icarus. And if I would have stayed there, I might have been able to, but I also probably would have been dead.
Switchblade modules online.
So I see the bush. The purple bush right there. That's Arc. So I know he's sitting in the bush.
Gun recharging. You stand still for 1 second.
So we trade, which is wild. I don't know. And then my teammates clean them up, kill them both. And now it's 8v3. And I know there's an Arc to the right here. He's on the 1 column. But I don't care. I don't. One Arc that's super passive is not going to be, any problem. Because now it's just him. He played so passively that he was almost a non-issue. So we know he's over here because he doesn't move. And we're manhunting. And this is an 8v1, which is just not going to happen. So I peek here, I shoot him, and I duck it. So, he was flipping his desk. Alright, so here we are in Ravine. We have like a duplicate fight going on here, which I don't like when we have a bunch of people pick the same tank. It's really annoying, but that's fine. 2 mauls are alright, but 3 Arcs, come on, bro. Come on. I know Arc is like pretty newbie friendly, and we are in a playtest. I get all that, but come on, dude. Come on, dude. Okay, so this, you guys would be like, damn, you slippery as fuck. Alright.
Well, hello there.
Spot 3.
Now I
Kestrel
feel alive.
proximity spots me. I spot 4.
I've got
Stealth,
eyes on
spot 5. I saw the port of 6. 7 is the
that. Well,
Atlas.
did ya?
I swing around. I'm zigging. I'm zagging. They miss twice. I get in the road, and I'm going downhill, and watch this. I'm like,
Got a
what
battling in my
was
sights.
that? That's so crazy. So I stealth.
Peekaboo.
And I'm thinking
Sorry.
here, I'm like, what the fuck is Tempest doing there? So Tempest has a portal,
Gun recharging.
and I heard it. I heard his portal go off. And I was like, what's that sound? Because I
You know
hadn't
what?
got used to
I
that
was feeling a
sound
little
yet.
geeky.
So I'm just looking for an
Well, hello
easy
there.
spot. I see Tempest. Tempest sees me. I drive at him, but he stops, and then he puts down his portal. I'm hoping that the people from the hill are going to help. They don't. He portals away. Which is kind of funny. So, I start thinking, and I'm like, this dude's going to be back. And there he is. He came back right when I was on the other side of the rock, so I stayed
You
unspotted.
stand still for 1
I'm
second.
spotted now. I see his
Think you
module.
might have left the
Catch
oven
him on fire. He portals. He's on fire. Portal. This is crazy. Like, this whole sequence is already nuts. Felt like a little worm on a big fucking hook, to quote Crow. So, boom. Pixel hunted Atlas.
Shoot this
Nice.
enemy.
That's the mine guy. I can't do this name. There's the Tempest that I had been shooting. He's not moving, which is wild. Is that a bot? Who knows? And then now he's moving.
Nice one. Switchblade.
Boom. That shot. Crazy. And that's it. 8-0. The big V. Means version. Alright. So. Let's see here. What do I do? Yep. I think that's it, right? Level 20? Yep. So that's the third, and I'll show you all the build real quick, so feel free to pause it if you want to see it. Keep in mind, the playtest patches change a lot constantly, so what might work now doesn't work later. But I had a real good time making this video, doing some commentary. I normally don't do this type of thing, like in the mind of a madman. So I appreciate it if you made it this far. Yeah, hopefully check out some more of my tier videos. I plan to make a lot more content with tier. That's all I got, guys. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video, which should be soon because the playtest is still going. But anyways, I'm out.